Good afternoon, it's Rob Shuter. We wanted to give you a bit of information on our location here in Rotterdam, how the fire started, give you a sense of the damage to the facility, and also give you some idea of the work we're doing to restore our operations. So what you see behind me is the building just adjacent to ours. The fire started around 5 o'clock in the morning, really a towering inferno, spread across into the roof of our facility with flames licking all the way across the roof. When we go inside the facility, you'll see that the damage really caused by two things: ash and smoke from the fire, and then obviously a lot of water damage from the efforts to try and put the fire out.
So we know the fire was 5 o'clock on Wednesday morning. It's now after lunchtime on Friday, and you can see that there is still water from the original efforts to put down the fire, still dripping through the roof, still landing on our equipment, still coming through all the time.
Here is some more of our network equipment in the room that we also use for backup power, and you see here more clearly the damage of the smoke and ash. If you look here on the panels, this equipment really is going to be impossible to bring this equipment back into service.
Our facility here in Rotterdam consisted of two main network centres. We are in the second centre, so there is a facility quite similar to this. And you can immediately see the scale of the equipment. This set of equipment and the equipment in the second room is what we are in the process of restoring in both the backup facility and in other locations around the network. I'd like to introduce Jamal, if you could come over here. So Jamal's been on site since Wednesday. It's obviously been a very busy time and he's manning the fort for us. Jamal, maybe you could just explain what this looked like when you got here on Wednesday around lunchtime and when were we first allowed into the facility?
Oké, nou, toen ik hier aankwam, om een uur of half twee was het binnen echt aan het regenen. Dus ik kwam binnen in het gebouw, je rook ook echt de rook in het gebouw en het was binnen in het gebouw aan het regenen op alle apparatuur. En dus alle apparatuur is gewoon nat geworden. En ook de rook die heeft flinke schade daarvan onderleden. Wij mochten van de brandweer rond een uur of iets na drieën mochten wij het eerste keer naar binnen om te kijken hoe het daar binnen uitzag. En dat was het beeld.
And Jamal, you would suppose also not have had any power either. So dark, smoky, raining, really a pretty desperate picture.
Ja, wij moesten de spanning uitzetten op last van de brandweer. Dus het was donker, veel water, dus heel lastige omstandigheden om in te werken.
Okay, so this is our remote facility that came on site during the course of Wednesday. So all the equipment that we've shown you in the original facility, a lot of that has to now be brought back up in this much smaller unit, while certainly some is also taking place elsewhere in the network, in Utrecht and in other parts. So you can see quite a lot of manual work. I'm sure if you want to see that the guys are still checking, installing, doing some cabling. It really is a great deal of work. We just got an update now, so it's around about 4:15. And maybe if our colleague could just tell us what kind of traffic is being carried on the network, voice calls.
1200 voice calls going on
as we speak.